Now.
How's everyone doing? My name is David Mosquera. I'm going to be doing a presentation on life insurance, very condensed. This presentation is going to be for speech 1321 for Dr. Barbara Yancey. We're going to go over the overview very quickly. First off, we're going to go over the right kinds of insurance. Next, we're going to talk about the theory of decreasing responsibility. We're going to talk about what experts say about life insurance. Cash value versus buy term and invested difference, which are different concepts on life insurance. We're going to go over conclusion and a brief summary. So let's get going. The right kinds of insurance. So first off, how much is your car worth? That's a question you want to ask yourself in approaching life insurance, because bottom line is everybody has car insurance, right? I mean, most people do. Not everyone, but you should, right? Your house, how much is your house worth, right? But people insure their houses. Now, how much is your life worth? Most people don't understand or don't realize, better said, that without your life, you have no car and house. You're the vehicle for those things. But most people don't insure their lives. And and probably your life is worth a lot more than your car or house. So you can't afford not to insure your life. So let's go over the theory of decreasing responsibility. This is going to bring in perspective why people need term life insurance versus other forms of life insurance. I believe there's only one true form of insurance that people should own. Today, today families have young children, high debt, they have a whole house mortgage, right? So if they lose their income, it will be devastating because of the fact that your life pays for those things, right? The income you bring as a person. Now, as you get older, your children are grown. You should be out of debt. Your mortgage should be paid. So you're going to need retirement income. So you don't need insurance later on if you do the right things with your money. Now, this is some of the quotes some of the things experts say about life insurance, right? Term life insurance, by contrast, provides a larger death benefit for less money than whole life. Most families are better off using it to protect against the death of a breadwinner. And this comes from the Wall Street Journal. Smart Money Magazine. For most people, the right type of life insurance can be summed up in a single word: term. People should buy enough life insurance to equal 5 to 10 times their income. And what I love about this quote from Post-Gazette is that if you try to get maybe $500,000 or $1 million of insurance that is not term, generally the amount of money you pay is astronomical. Comparing, and we'll go over that a little bit later. Susie Orman talks about, I strongly believe that term life insurance is the best insurance for the vast majority of people, and it literally costs a fraction of the other forms of life insurance. That's from her book, The Road to Wealth. So let's go over life insurance. There's two major categories of life insurance. There's insurance with savings and without. Insurance with savings is usually a bundled concept. They have a savings vehicle and insurance put together. By term insurance is a time period where you're covered for insurance, so it's unbundled. At the same time, you should have a savings vehicle separate. So with cash value, when you cash it in, when you get your savings out of the insurance policy, you lose your insurance. When you buy term, you own your insurance for that period. It doesn't matter if since your savings is separate. Cash value at death, there's no cash value. So in other words, you either get your insurance money or your savings. You don't get both. With term insurance, you own the investment because it's separate. Cash value, you borrow your money. So you have to ask the company for your own money, and they charge you on it. Term insurance, you just get coverage for the amount of period that you need it. Cash value, loans reduce insurance. So every time you get a loan from your insurance policy, the amount of coverage you have goes down. And what I love about term insurance is they're recommended by most financial experts. Most people that recommend cash value, whole life, universal life are usually insurance agents because they make more money. And I'll explain that a little bit later. Cash value usually has a historical low rate of return. And term insurance is just pure protection, right? But you can also invest the difference into a savings vehicle. So commissions. Let's talk about how much people make if they sell insurance with savings versus without, right? So if an advisor's cut a premium on a $500,000 premium policy, a whole life agent would make about $5,250 plus $113 per year for 2 to 10 years, depending on the term on the contract, and they'll make about $6,000 over the whole period of that insurance policy. However, somebody who sells the same amount of term insurance will probably get paid about $540. What they do is right for the client. Now, let's just summarize what I've gone through. First off, term insurance, in my opinion, is the most effective way to cover your financial needs while you build a retirement fund. Because bottom line is, you want to take the money you're wasting in a whole life, universal life, or any type of insurance with savings and put it into a retirement fund or something that's going to get you a good interest rate. Insurance bundled with savings is overpriced. It generally is. They sell you a dream of how much money you're going to have over time, and you never get there. Insurance is an expense. It should not be used as a saving vehicle. And most importantly, the goal of insurance is to be protected in case of emergency. Therefore, you should aim to pay as little as possible. You want to pay as little as possible and get the most amount of coverage. And then just that's it. Bottom line is it's a lot of information. It's condensed, but the right type of insurance should be term insurance. You should get insurance when you're young. Cover yourself for the next 35 years. Put money away, invest, and you should be great. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope you guys have a great day.